Backends back with another video. Hey, I'm coming at y'all boys with a story time. Y'all ain't even request this one, but you feel me? I decided that we almost at 100 subs. Why not drop a banger? All right. Now, as you read by the title, it say how I lost my virginity. Now you know I come with the best story times. Make sure y'all boys like, comment, subscribe if y'all new to the channel. Let's get into the story time. I ain't finna waste no time. Y'all already know how I rock. I bring more than one link. I tell y'all boys how it went down, but we don't drop no names. Now, freshman year, bruh. Hey, I'm a freshman. This when it all went down. You feel me? I'm new in high school, alright? You feel me? Like, it's always a big step going from middle school to high school for most people, but for me it was a little bit different. You feel me? Like, people be nervous about their first day and shit like that, but I wasn't that nervous. You feel me? So it's my first year in high school, and you feel me? I'm looking for a girl. I'm looking for some grown shit. You feel me? We got to high school. They say the chicks finna be better, all that shit. You feel me? I'm looking for something out of my element. You feel me? I'm reaching for the stars. Why not? I'm looking for me a little. You feel me? I'm an underclassman. I'm looking for somebody in a grade higher than me. You feel me? So, with that being said, the girl I started talking to at the time, I thought she was in a grade higher than me, but she was older than me. Don't get me wrong, she was older than me, but she was in the same grade as me. I thought she was in the 10th grade. I think it's a sophomore. I'm out of my element. I just woke up. Just feel me, relax. We finna get through this story time real quick though. You feel me? But like I was saying though, she was in my math class, you feel me? And you feel me? I macked her down, got them digits, and let's get right, alright? So our first link, alright, our first link was at the movies. Now we go to the movies, and I gotta find my best fit. You feel me? It's the first link. I gotta make a great impression. You feel me? I gotta do what I gotta do. So I get dropped off at the movies, you feel me? Like I said, I'm in high school, so niggas still getting dropped off. I'm only in the 9th grade, you feel me? I'm like 14, 15 years old. You feel me? I'm only in the 9th grade, I'm getting dropped off. For me, ain't nothing wrong with that. If you still get dropped off, even if you 19, 20, if you get dropped off places, it's nothing wrong with that. But I want to tell y'all boys, alright? If you a virgin, you feel me, you don't have to rush yourself into, you feel me, that big step, because it's a big step for a lot of people, like females and shit like that. You don't gotta rush yourself, alright? Just take your time. And little Timmy, make sure you use a Jimmy, alright?
Write that down.
But take notes while, you feel me, during this video, because I'm finna put y'all on some game. But you feel me, the worst mistake I made on the first link was that what I did, we went to the movies, but we went to go see a sold out movie, like basically a sold out movie. We got basically the last tickets, and I'm going in there, I'm trying to get some OnlyFans gameplay. Now that was my first mistake. We should have went to a movie where not a lot of people in that motherfucker, and you feel me, it's probably just gonna be me and you in that bitch. So I can, you feel me, we already had plans to, you feel me, do what we had to do. So going into the movies, we already knew what we was getting into. You feel me? Alright, so like I said, we in the movie and it's packed. So we leave. You feel me? We walk around a little bit. Now we walking outside the movie. We find a little bench. We sit down for a minute. And you feel me? I put my hands on the steering wheel. I'm gonna just get straight into it. I ain't gonna save the good parts for last. I'm gonna hit y'all with some, you feel me? At random moments, I'm gonna just hit y'all with some good shit, alright? So I had my hands on the steering wheel, you feel me? Like I said, I ain't no stranger to danger. I already knew what I was doing. This ain't my first rodeo, you feel me? So I wasn't too pleased with doing that, you feel me? Because I came with a different mindset, you feel me? I had my Mamba bag. Like, I was in my Mamba bag. I was in my MJ bag, you feel me? I came to execute, like Duke said. So it was really all about execution, you feel me? I came for one job and one job only, you feel me? Do my job and send her home, simple as that. But feel me, I got down, feel me, that happened. And after that, I was basically waiting on her to leave. Feel me, I'm a gentleman, you feel me? I waited for her parents to come, and then I called my parents, you feel me? On my gentleman shit, you feel me? Take some notes, alright? Little Timmy, little Sebastian, take some notes, alright? Now when I got up after that, I had blue balls like a motherfucker. I barely could stand. Like, you know when a female sit on your lap for too long and you get up and it's just like you can barely walk type shit. That's what type of time I was on. Now, link number 2. Oh boy, link number 2. Now we on link number 2. Y'all know as the story progresses, it gets better. Like when the job ain't finished, I'ma come and I'ma execute. Alright. Now link number 2, we linking at her crib. Alright. So I'm not even supposed to be there type shit. I ain't supposed to be there. So the difference is on this link. Alright, I ain't gonna spoil it. So on this link, you feel me? I'm driving at the time. You feel me? I'm like 14, 15. I'm driving at the time. You feel me? My dad didn't mind me driving as long as I had my permit. At the time, I had my permit. So, you feel me? I hit him up. Feel me? Hit my old boy up. I need that. I need that. Now I get to work. You feel me? I'm cheesing. I'm happy. I'm cheesing. Now I get there. You feel me? I took the back way because at the time I was a little scared to take the highway. You feel me? I'm young. Like people used to speed on the highway and I used to hear all type of stories. I was nervous, I had to get on the highway, so I took the back way. It took me a little while to get there. Now I get there, and just like the first link, just like the first story on my channel, if y'all boys ain't watching, make sure y'all go watch that. Like the first story on my channel, bro, I'm always waiting. You feel me? I was waiting about 20 minutes. You feel me? She had to go somewhere. Now if you're telling me to come over, you feel me, whoop-de-whoop, don't, you feel me, like make sure your schedule clear. You feel me? I don't like to wait nowadays. You feel me? I barely wait. You feel me? Hey, it's different now. But anyway, I'm waiting. You feel me? She goes somewhere, she come back, and she goes in the house, puts her things down, and you feel me, she come back to the whip. You feel me? Now I drive off, I go find a little spot. Now this spot, I ain't gonna lie, we was on the side of the road. Alright, now I'm young. It wasn't really no parking spots around, and I ain't want to go too far just in case her people come back home. You feel me? So I was young and stupid. We basically on the side of the road. Alright, and what I mean we're on the side of the road, we're basically in the grass beside someone's house. But that's beside the point. Alright, let's get into the shit. Let's get into the real shit. Alright, so I'm in the car. You feel me? I'm macking her down. You feel me? And we talking. Woo-de-woo. Obviously we have a little conversation, a little foreplay before we get into it. Now she was making me nervous because at the time she was a virgin too. You feel me? So it's basically both our first time. It's both our first time, and she was making me nervous with all the possibilities of her, you feel me, having a kid. So she was really talking my head off, kind of making me nervous. Now, you feel me? After all that talking, you feel me? We got straight into it. Now I'm thinking, should I go in the back seat or the front seat? You know, the back seat where the OnlyFans gameplay come into play. You feel me? Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, so eventually she assumed the position. You feel me? We're in the front seat. Now, you feel me? I'm cheesing. I'm happy. You feel me? I'm ready. You feel me? I'm about to get down. At least I think I'm finna get down. Alright, so I'm trying to put the glizzy in the pot with no water. You feel me? If you get it, you get it. You feel me? My jump was dry. You feel me? I was trying to, you feel me? It's my first time, alright? It's my first time. And her jump wasn't wet, and I had the spit started. But at the time, I didn't know that. You feel me? I was excited. You feel me? I was excited. So, you feel me? Basically, I'm gonna just explain it real simply. The tip went in. I like fuck. I don't know how to explain that shit. Only the tip was in. You feel me? I did a few strokes, and that wasn't nothing to me. You feel me? She was having the time of her life. I didn't know why it wouldn't go in at the time. You feel me? So I stopped after that because, you feel me, she was making a whole bunch of noise, and you feel me, I ain't want to do too much. Alright, I ain't want to violate on her first time. It wasn't really her first time. The job isn't done. You feel me? I wasn't satisfied with that. Alright, I wasn't satisfied at all with that. Alright, the job isn't done. I gotta come back harder the next time. Link number 3. We linking at her place. Now I'm going inside her place. You feel me? I done met her parents. Now I'm going inside her place on some chill shit. But you feel me? I still got the intent. You feel me? I still got malicious intent. I'm still trying to get in them. You feel me? So we going to her place. Now her people will be there. Now me knowing this, we already came up with a plan. You feel me? We already compromised on this. Now we were gonna go in there, go in her room, close the door behind us, alright, and just get off a real quickie. Nothing too crazy, no OnlyFans gameplay, just a quickie, and then we back out in the living room, alright. But that did not go as planned, alright. Now, you know it's not a back end story unless some bullshit don't happen to me, alright? It's always some bullshit that happens to me, alright? So, her mom is strict. So, she didn't want to ask. She didn't really want to ask. She probably already knew the answer. That's why she didn't want to ask if we can go in the room or whatever. I just felt like we was just going to walk straight back there and not say nothing. But, you feel me? That's what type of time I'm on. So, we had to stay in the front room. But we had a backup plan, right? Our backup plan was to go in the car. But, you feel me? She didn't really let us leave, you feel me? She didn't really let us leave in the whip, just for the simple fact that she felt her daughter wouldn't be safe in the car with me. Now, I'm probably the best driver that we gonna leave that for another day. But anyway, I see why she said that, because in Florida, you feel me, there's a law where you need where if you're a minor, you need someone 21 or older in the car with you so you can drive, you feel me, or whatever. But obviously I didn't abide by those laws. I was like 14, 15 driving on my own. So with that being said, we stuck in the crib, alright? We stuck in the crib, and she still want to do it. I still want to do it. So we thinking of ways, we thinking of options. You feel me? We still on that tip, alright? So we did a few things, you feel me? We did some little foreplay, trying to get into it, alright? Still trying to get into it in the living room. Now her mom is in the living room, her sister, they all in their rooms, they gone, alright? So me and her the only ones in the living room. We still on that tip. You feel me? We got a little bit of privacy, but we ain't got the whole lot of time. You feel me? We still on that tip. We trying to get it off, alright? Now I'm kissing her. We running foreplay. We really trying to get into it on the couch in the living room. Now I don't know what was going through my head. I don't know why I didn't, you feel me, just tell her we need to chill and be the bigger person. I wasn't trying to do all that. I was on a different type of time. So we doing all that. Feel me, kissing or whatever, and you probably already guessed it. You feel me? It ain't a trick question. It ain't a riddle. Her mom walked in. And she told me, just like, well, before I get to that part, I laughed. I chuckled. I thought it was her sister. They kind of look alike. The mom and the daughter kind of look alike. So I laughed, and I was embarrassed when you feel me? I laughed because I ain't realized it was her mom. And she told me just like this: you gotta go. Now I was offended. You feel me? I was in my feelings. I was hurt. You feel me? I never got kicked out of nobody's house before. She told me just like that, you gotta go. Now me, at the time, you feel me? Like right when it happened, I didn't really give a fuck. You feel me? I went down there, sat in the car, you feel me? She obviously got in trouble, whoop-de-whoop, got her phone took. But at the time, leaving her crib, I didn't care until I realized that our parents know each other and I can possibly get in trouble. Now I'm driving home slow. Now I'm nervous. Now my heart is racing. I'm actually nervous at this point because, you feel me, she can easily call my mom up and, you feel me, tell her what went down. But you don't have to do that. Don't tell my mama nothing. I'm going to get my ass beat, all right? So don't tell my mama nothing, all right? You good off that. Just chill off that. So I get to the crib. I'm thinking, you feel me, all hell finna break loose when I walk through the front door. I'm thinking, you feel me, I'm going crazy in the car, alright? I'm nervous. But I get to the crib and surprisingly, nothing happens. You feel me? I go in my room. You feel me? As I was driving home, I was texting her, seeing if she still had her phone. She had it for a while before she got it took, but then eventually she stopped texting back. So I automatically already knew, you feel me, the phone was took. And I was home chilling. I was just thinking about life. That shit really hit me. Like I was, like at the time, I was appalled. You feel me? I ain't know what to say. I was speechless, and you feel me? I don't know. I was just speechless. Alright. Now me and her mom was on bad terms after that day. You feel me? I already had felt like when I first met her, she didn't like me or whatever, and that was cool. But you feel me? She gave me access to her daughter type shit. Like I had to go through her to see her daughter type shit. So it was like I had to be cool with her. You feel me? But on to link number 4. You feel me? Link number 4. Now I know this is a long video and y'all used to me breaking it down, but I'm giving y'all that uncut, just straight off the dome, like just right from the core. You feel me? I ain't breaking the videos down. I'm putting it all in one video. So if y'all boys made it this far, just comment a black heart if y'all made it this far. We gonna see who really watch these videos and who be capping it. You feel me? Now link number 4. This probably about 2 weeks. She done had her phone took. Whoop de whoop. You feel me? We done talked about it. You feel me? I think this was around Christmas break or whatever. We done talked about it. Now it was a school day for me, and we got out early. It's not a better day, you feel me, to do this. I done got out early, alright? It's not a better day to do this than today. So I put on my best fit. You feel me? I get fresh. And you know I gotta have the whip. I need that, alright? I need that. So after school, you feel me? It was like a 12:30 day. You know, in high school you get those PSD days, those testing days or whatever. So it was like a 12:30 day. I go pick her up, and the job's still not done. I think we not done here. You feel me? I gotta get in my bag. You feel me? I done been watching tutorials. I came in this fight over prepared. I know what to do. I'm ready. You feel me? Like I said, we're not in the most discreet location. You feel me? I can't tell y'all exactly where he is, because the CSI, the FBI investigators gonna know exactly who this person is, and I know they waiting on me to fuck up. So you feel me? She worried about the location and the tents, but the tents on the car, you good. You feel me? We basically out in the public parking lot. I'm gonna leave it right there. So she get in the car. You feel me? We keep it short and sweet. She hop in the back seat. Now little Timmy, you better wear a Jimmy, cause I ain't got no suppressor on the glizzy. Alright, real talk, boy. Write that down, write that down. You feel me? I get in there and you feel me? It feels great. You feel me? I'm happy. I'm relaxing. You feel me? It feels amazing. You feel me? I'm chilling right now. You feel me? But she over here, she making a whole lot of noise for no reason, and I ain't even did nothing yet. She talking about take it out, it hurt, whoop de whoop. You feel me? I don't mean to brag on the glizzy, but you feel me? She going stupid. Alright, so I slow it down. You feel me? We gonna get into a little bit of detail. I slow it down. You feel me? And little Timmy, make sure you talk to her during sex. You feel me? I'm giving you tips. You feel me? Talk to her during sex. You feel me? Make sure she's talking back. You know, make her call you that D word. You feel me? Write that down. Write that down. Little Timmy, you the man for the day. Little Sebastian, you the man for the day. But I'm just getting down. You feel me? I'm doing what I gotta do. Now after I done talked her down, you feel me? She done relax. You feel me? Obviously, I'm gonna kick the Energizer Bunny into full speed, and I'm gonna start giving her that OnlyFans gameplay. Alright. So I'm doing all that. You feel me? I'm doing what I gotta do, and she starts bleeding. You feel me? I slip out. You feel me? She was wet, and you feel me? She started bleeding. I see blood. Now I'm feeling like I done put it in, and she was on her period. At the time, I'm not knowing. I feel like I thought she was on her period, but at the time, I didn't know. I popped the cherry. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, oh, I popped the cherry, woo-de-woo, and we started talking about it. So I clean her up. You feel me? I drop her back off at her location. You feel me? And I'm satisfied. You feel me? I went in there. You feel me? I executed the game plan, and that was that. You feel me? I got my OnlyFans gameplay in. You feel me? I did what I had to do. Alright. But that's my story time on how I lost my virginity. I know this one of my longer videos because I ain't chop it up into 2 videos. It probably would have been like 18 minutes longer, something like that. Right now I'm recording it. It's about 18 minutes. But if y'all boys new to the channel, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go watch my other story time if y'all boys ain't see it, on how I got caught having sex. You feel me? The link to that gonna be down in the description. It's your boy Backends. I said it's your boy Backends. Nah, say it with me. It's your boy Backends, and I'm out. Make sure y'all boys like, comment, subscribe, and share.